What is the truth? If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, click the link on the bottom right, click the notifications bell, and then you will be notified when I upload new content. So often in life, in daily routine, in our week by week, month by month, year by year existence, we want to know the truth. Now, that statement could be applied to any situation. We want to know what the right decision is, what we should do, the truth of what is unfolding before us. We want to know how to live in the world in a way that feels true to ourselves, that makes sense to us, but also that is in alignment with our own nature and with other people, those that we love and care about. And it seems a very difficult dance, finding one's own inner truth when that seems to conflict with other people's truths. We end up in conflict, and then whose truth is correct? You might be able to step outside of your own world, your own decision-making capabilities, and see something from another person's perspective, and you might understand that actually their truth is different to yours. And if you're going to be authentic and act from a place of authenticity within your own being, then you're going to end up naturally in conflict with other people, because they won't be coming from that same perspective. Now, this is immensely complex because we are dealing with experience and people's temperament and personality and their perceptions of the world, their psychological makeup, if you like. And of course, every human being is unique in that regard and brings experiences to bear upon their inner truth and what they believe is the right thing to do, that is a mystery not only to those around them but often to themselves. And so the world is full of people who are in conflict, believing that they are doing or thinking or saying the right thing, and that the person that believes and does and says the opposite is then incorrect, or at very least isn't something or somebody that they want to bring into their world because it threatens their worldview, it threatens their truth. And so, what is truth? The truth that I would say is to be found internally within, in the deeper sense of presence, the movement away from worldly things into one's own heart and soul, into the Atman, the immovable, eternal, ever-present spirit within each and every human being. This is where we connect with a truth that transcends our individual egoic stories. And some people get a glimpse of that truth, that overarching truth, the truth beyond the I am, the I before I am, and can live in that place and find it a natural place to be. But others who are ensnared with worldly events and desires and attachments without necessarily being aware of it, they will see that person as night and they are light. That they will see that person as dreaming and they are awake, and the person in the deeper spiritual essence of the Atman, the Tao, they will see people connected with worldly things and desires and attachments as asleep, and they will see themselves as awake. And in one sense, all people are in the same state of being. Some see through the illusion, some get a glimpse of the illusion, and some play out their karma within the world of things. And each individual plays out their own life story based on their own level of conscious awareness. And that creates conflict because there are as many truths in the world of form as there are forms. There are as many truths as there are people to talk about those truths. And so the only common ground there is the transcending nature of the Atman within, that place that is beyond those individual illusionary selves, but by the same token gives them the life force to be in that illusion. This one all-encompassing truth has to live within the illusion of self. The illusion of self has to be unfolding within that karmic story. It can't be separate, there is no separation. The Advaita Vedanta message of non-duality points to all is one, and the individual self can find the Atman within, but that Atman is Brahman, and Brahman is all. All unfolding in harmony, the one single truth that cannot be named or known. Certainly in the world of form and attachment and desire, it cannot be seen. It is veiled by those individual desires and actions. However, there is that deeper truth that exists and pervades and animates all forms, all people. Some get a sense of it, some find it and live there, and their actions are holy, not because they choose to make them holy, but because they can't help but have actions that are pure of heart, because they are not polluted by the egoic identity through attachment and desire. And if you're coming from that deeper place of truth, then you can't help but find peace and bring peace into the world. And that is duty, and that is right action, and that is the unfolding of the ever-present truth of one's being. And it is very simple, because you're not doing anything, you are allowing the actions to happen through you from the deeper sense of peace within. Your Atman is Brahman. You are Brahman. You are that perfection of being. You are that immovable, eternal, ever-present truth that is perfection by its very nature.